Hey everybody, welcome back. Hope everybody had a good week. It's a good week here. Just worked, nothing. But it's always nice to make money. Money. No, it was a good week. Christmas is coming. Getting like 10 colognes and video glasses and stuff, so it's gonna be fun this year, I think. Yeah, Christmas is coming. Yeah, I hope you all had a good week though. Said it was a good week here, really was. Nothing extraordinary, like I said, happened. It was just a good week. It happens. So anyway, what did I wear this week? It was a dupe by Preferred Fragrance. It's called Intense Rush, Our Impression of Hugo Boss, Hugo Extreme. I loved the first Hugo when it came out. It was like 94, 95. I think I told the story that I was never really able to afford it, but I was able to get a dupe. And by Belcam, I had a couple samples of the authentic, and the Belcam one was just as good, if not better. So anyway, when I review that, I'll get into that. But I like the original Hugo. It was different at the time. What do I think of this one? I haven't smelled the original. Don't own the authentic. Or the original. The authentic. I haven't smelled the authentic. I don't own the authentic. So I can't give you a comparison to the authentic. But the dupe's okay. It's nothing fancy, but anyway, I'll get into it. Let's get into the write-up. Crank up the amplitude with intense rush. This ultra-fresh fragrance instantly energizes and invigorates with dried lavender, sage, and apple. A blast of cedarwood and spices give this brisk scent an extra kick. Ooh, that sounds sexy. It's a fresh one. Definitely green and fresh. That's the box. That's the bottle. It's got the faux pas Hugo Boss Hugo thing going on. It looks like a water bottle is what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, so let's Hugo Boss Hugo Extreme, released 2016. Chords are aromatic, fresh, spicy, woody, fresh, herbal. Top notes are green apple. They don't say mint, but I definitely get mint in this. Now, the mint could be a combination of like the sage and the fir and things like that, but I'm definitely getting mint or a minty vibe. And that dusty, earthy green mint too. It's refreshing, but still green. Mid is lavender, sage, and geranium. Base is cedar and fir resin. Get the dry down there. So that's the bottle. I hate these fucking things. If I wasn't a collector, I'd cut it off. But I'm a collector, so. Not the best spritz by any stretch of the word. As a matter of fact, it reminds me of like little samples you get. You really gotta, as you can see, you really gotta lay this juice in for a couple reasons, and that's one of them. Off the top, like I said, I get definitely pick up the green apple, so the mint, the lavender, all right off the top. You get it heavy, the apple and powdery lavender and mint. not a bad scent. Like I said, you get that right off the top. And then almost immediately, the mint kind of dries a little bit, and I start picking up on more sage and some of the geranium. The fir resin's there from the start too. You can definitely pick that, but it kicks in a little harder towards the hour mark or so. Yeah, quite a bit harder. I don't. What can I say? I mean, it's I don't know if they were going for a more intense version of the authentic, because it's definitely in there, the authentic, or not the authentic, the original Hugo Boss. I get whiffs of it, but I find the original Hugo Boss, at least from this dupe, I haven't smelled the authentic. I could be wrong, but just going on this dupe, everything I say from here on in is just going on this dupe, because I don't know what the authentic smells like, or has it, or I don't own it. So the original Hugo Boss is a lot louder and lasts a lot longer. When I applied the original Hugo Boss, I don't want to get too much into it because I want to do a review of it eventually, but it was beast. I got a story with it. I might have told it before, but I'll tell it again in my review. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, it's kind of just a minty, powdery, green apple, woody type scent. Nothing disgusting or anything. It's actually a pleasant smell. It's just, I don't think it's something I'd wear. Mint on me, if it's not done right, tends to go a little sour. I think I've said that before. And this kind of goes a little sour on me. On my clothes it doesn't, but on my skin it does. But that's not a fault of the perfume or the note. That's a fault of my skin. Mint's just something that doesn't agree. Unless it's done really well, like the mall. I can wear them all. Doesn't go sour on me. But and this has the problem that I find a lot of Hugo Boss and Calvin Klein's have. The mass-produced, push a new scent out every month type deal. It just, it is what it is. It's okay. Longevity on it. This dupe I got about 3.5 hours, so not the best even for preferred, but in the ballpark. Projection, again, only about a half hour, and never really that far out there. Like I said, you gotta pretty much load it on every few hours if you want it to smell. That's really, I don't got much more to say about it. I mean, I had no compliments wearing it. When I asked, it was kind of just, that it smells nice. I kind of just shrugged, whatever. Yeah, it's okay. So nobody was offended or anything by it, but yeah, there's nothing really else to say about it. It's just a slightly sweet, fruity scent off the top with a little bit of mint and lavender, and kind of goes into a spicy, woody scent. I mean, just you smelled it 100 times before. I'll say that. Maybe not exactly, but you've smelled the vibe 100 times before, because that's what Hugo Boss does. So yeah, I mean, it is. I will say, if you like the original Hugo, you'll probably like this intense version. Like I said, I like it, but it's just, with everything I have now, I don't think it's something I'll ever wear again. I might wear the original again because I really like the initial blast of the original. That was my favorite part at the top. Whew, beautiful, potent, beautiful. But this isn't about that. This is about this. Again, I could be completely wrong on the authentic. So if you have the authentic and it's beast mode and you know, that's fine. I don't have it. I didn't bother going to test it, and definitely not going to buy a bottle of it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. A lot of people trash Calvin Klein, and I understand why, because I feel the same way about Hugo colognes as most people feel about Calvin Klein colognes. Just, you know, I hate to use the word uninspired. It's like a trigger word in the frag community, but they really are uninspired. I find Calvin Klein a little more inspired than Hugo. They just release one scent, then 44 different flankers, then release another scent that really isn't that different from the previous scent. And that being said, I do like Hugo Boss, the scent Private Accord. They're very good. But yeah, most Hugos are just, for me, they're my Calvin Klein. You know, I could do without them and never feel bad about it. So yeah, that's a review. Nothing fancy. See what we're doing next week. And I'm sorry if you like it, because I do like it. I don't dislike it. It's just, yeah, it's just one of those ones. I'll probably never wear it again. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff I never wear again. All right, what did we do last week? We done some, didn't we? Yes, we did. All right. This week. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Sorry, I'm not Italian. Scuderia Ferrari Red. So I'm just gonna call it from now on Ferrari Red, because we don't need that other word. My English isn't that good. Fuck my Italian. Yeah, so that'll be next week, guys. Sorry, it's short and sweet, but it is what it is. Peace, love, be good to each other.